We set.
I just want to say, Evolt definitely ate that planet, and we're not going to have to debate whether or not that eating of the planet gets undone until the next Kamen Rider series comes along and says it definitively, because the last show rather couldn't bother to answer it.
Yep. They're all dead.
They are dead. They are not coming back. There's no loopholes.
Just double checking. You're probably gonna cut this out. Ethan E.
Oh, whatever. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Review Podcast. I'm Kachuri, joined by my other two governors of this podcast space, Fresno and Sean Dillon. Cat's out this week. And we are discussing whatever this batch of episodes was. It's kind of hard to describe it other than, okay, we're
Daddy, the batch.
Yeah, the batch where Sento has to ask himself, is his father Gendo Akari?
Jesus.
Oh man. No, we this was a very action-packed batch. We got Jintoku's new outfit with the leather jacket from the 12-minute mini movie that Fresno didn't watch.
Oh, well, thank fucking God that he has a consistent fashion gimmick that isn't a crime against design.
Yes.
But now he has graphic t-shirts.
Which are delightful.
This is a good gag.
Especially when he can't figure out where to stand. He is
I
really
did that on
bad
purpose.
walking.
I did that on purpose. Which was a callback to another joke. I think what's his Evolt said, "Oh, you're gonna say this, you're gonna say that, then you're gonna say I did this on purpose." And so Gintoku followed up. Anyway, yeah, no, graphic tee. So this actually isn't the first time Kamen Rider does this kind of joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Kamen Rider Double, we had the slippers. So the leading female, Akihiko, whenever she got angry at one of the riders, she pulled out a slipper. The slipper had whatever word joke on there, and she slapped him over the head with it. In Kamen Rider Wizard, the secondary rider was obsessed with mayonnaise, which, by the way, in Japan, mayonnaise is basically like a chocolate syrup kind of sweetness over there. It's a lot different from American mayonnaise.
UP mayo.
Yeah, he pours mayo on everything, and his sight gag is his mayo bottles have different phrases on there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how now Jintoku just unzips his jacket and he has a joke. This is part of that whole trend of jokes that Rider has used in the past.
Yeah, very good. Educational, running joke explanation.
And this is also the stress takes from the fact that Evolt wants to make Japan great again.
Yep.
Oh boy.
This was
this is our first time back since all that, huh? In Kamen Rider Land, at least.
I'm currently in the bunker.
I don't blame you.
Oh.
The bunker or the border? Take your pick.
Be sus. But Sento's having some daddy issues.
Everybody's having their daddy issues.
Is it a show and anime without daddy issues?
Ramo, no, that also has daddy issues.
Oh God.
So many daddy issues to go along with the gender.
So in season 3 of Symphogear.
So it's been a bit since I watched these episodes. I'm a bad host, but I put down millions of deaths for something.
Well, we know what that's going to be for. Let me help you get into the thing. So last time on Kamen Rider, oh holy shit! Sento's father, Shinobu Katsuragi, is still alive and working for Evolt.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so early on in this episode, we get introduced to Kamen Rider Build in his rabbit tank form, which we haven't seen that in a while. It's kind of nice that Sento brought that back out again.
Sento's on the other side of the country.
What? No. See, this build, he needs a throat lozenge. His throat's a little rough.
Also, why don't we talk about something lighter? Like Evolt showing up to attack the Toto government and sucking it into a black hole, killing everyone inside.
That's the millions of deaths. Okay.
I don't know about I don't know if millions of people lived in that office.
No.
Thousands?
I would say that as the kill count has probably not hit the million.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Kill count goes up to the millions.
But it does activate Gentoku's daddy issues.
His Evolty issues?
No, his actual daddy.
No, I get what you mean. The PM. He's like, oh no, the government has been destroyed. My father's dream. I failed.
My brain snapped. I think he said Banjo.
No, Banjo's dealing with the evil shit. It causing him to be able to kick the cyborg's ass.
And change the Dragon Ball to silver.
Ooh.
Also, the cyborg seems to be going, hey, wait a minute. If your plan is to turn everyone to Lost Smashes, won't you kill the planet?
Yeah.
Don't question my stuff if you want to live. Or in layman's terms, I'll explain later, threateningly.
Yeah.
Evolt's now the president of the entire nation, and he has labeled the Kamen Riders the villains. What's up, Fres?
I just want to add the quote from another famous movie about the rise of a fascist power. So this is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause.
On that note, actually, I did like the juxtaposition of the editing, such that when Banjo is going full, I am possessed with the power of Evolt, and I'm going to smash everything. We cut to Evolt going, good. Let
the hate flow through you.
Yeah, but he's actually reacting to I think it was the PM building being sucked by the black hole.
Well, it works.
Yeah.
Both ways. Banjo's mad rampage is stopped by Ninja Comic. Again, what the fuck?
Which makes it weirder that when we see who is the writer behind it, it's the regular source or bunny take.
It's Rabbit Tank.
Rabbit Tank.
I mean,
he is a
figured
clever.
this out basically immediately. It's like, okay, I know who this is.
Yeah. I mean,
it's no big. It's Sento's dad, and he's
all things considered, Sento's dad couldn't be the Kamen Rider build. He simply isn't enough of a clever hair to be a Kamen Rider build.
Hey. Now, for all the talk about Katsuragi being the devil scientist, Shinobu, man. Fucking.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and Katsuragi is very unhappy about that. We actually find out that Sento's memories are being curated by Katsuragi. Katsuragi's hiding stuff from him.
Hey, where's Katsuragi hiding? In the Mind Palace?
In the mirror. You could almost say that he's hiding in a mirror darkly.
I no longer am amused. There's a long story behind that, Kachiri.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
But we get the 5th episode. Denkoku and Sento teams up. They kick Usumi's ass because Usumi's still, evil and stuff. And they do the one thing that I've been complaining about this whole podcast and build. They all do their transformations like a second layer.
Yeah, that's just like what happens.
Yeah.
I like this fight a lot. It's beating Gentoku. It's character development for Gentoku, basically. Who's Utsumi's like, ha, you failed, you stupid idiot. And he's like, no, I'm gonna fight for justice. Shit. And so the man who wanted to take over Tokyo and aligned himself with fascist horse shit, once the lepers ate his face, he got a new face and decided, actually, fuck this. I'm gonna bash the fash.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
And
so
at
really
the
not
time- at
not
the
too
time, I
much
was
happened
like,
in. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, at the time, I was like, "Oh, come on! Why can't the boyfriends fight together?" Well, that's Sento and Banjo, but they do fight together later, so it's fine. Anyway, you were saying,
Yeah.
No. They're doing the whole thing where, like, a couple episodes ago, we had the build Grease combi, so now we're getting the build Road combi.
Mm.
You know, they're doing different combinations of the riders to be epic.
Yeah, it builds to the 44th episode of this series where all four of them team up.
"Oh hell yeah!"
No, that was the fight. That was one of the fights of all time.
Yep. Absolutely delightful. Anyways, Sento's dad's alive and he reveals himself to be with the baddies.
Oh no!
I know Build shows up, but Sento's right there.
Oh no! It's him.
But we start episode 43 with the father-son moment. And we find out that Sento's dad is the true Build. So for some reason, even though his hazard level isn't, 7, which we're hitting hazard level 7 now, he somehow is stronger than everything that came after Build before Genius.
It's really funny because I'm watching Shinobu fucking 1v3 everybody else because Sento is just like, oh no, I can't fight. That's my father. And he's just like wiping the floor with grease, Rogue, and magma. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it becomes a plot point. It's like, wait, how could he keep up with this? I'm more attuned to Build than you. I built it for me.
But again, it doesn't make sense with everything with hazard levels, which tells me, just like power levels in Dragon Ball Z, hazard levels are bullshit.
Yes. But here's an interesting bit of mirroring. You may remember way back when Evolt got his driver and got his final form. That was because Misora made a fucking mistake and hesitated because, oh no, that's her dad. We sort of get a beat similar to that where Banjo's about to beat the living piss out of Shinobu and Sento's like, no, that's my dad, rider kick. An impulsive decision made to protect the one you love, even though they are currently betraying you and being an evil piece of shit.
This results in everyone splitting up because of this decision. The polycule is now in shambles.
No, this is just one of the things I put down the note. Jin, you're the last person to make decisions about daddy issues.
Yeah.
Because he there's this whole thing where Grace is like, hey, you know what? I can no longer trust you anymore. And I'm going to Jin is like, yeah, you know what? That's fucked up that, you chose your dad over us.
My God.
And then the farewell shirt. The farewell shirt.
God Almighty. And Banjo's out for the count because that was a genius rider kick. So, ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's a little forced drama, perhaps, to have them be like, oh, you made one mistake. I can never trust you again.
If only there was a means of solving all the problems in the world. If only.
Oh, God, they actually gave it to him. Oh, Lord. I'm thinking of that one Pro ZD sketch. I now pronounce you man in anime body pillow.
Yeah, so the big plan to try and get Grease back is Sawa creates a Miton body pillow, and it's the big plan to get.
It would have worked. It would have fucking worked.
No, we see it basically work.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are working together again, so I guess we don't need to give this to you. Fucking bitch slap Sento. I will never work for you again. Unless.
And then he proceeds to get punched in the face by both Sawa and Mitan like the P-chan he truly is.
Oh, that is beautiful. The way they distort his face, he's just like. Before all that, we have how many? Have we? You've been counting the kills, but have you counted the existential crises that Sento has been having?
We're like on number 6 or 7.
Yeah, we're up there.
If he gets to 12, he gets a free donut.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. You know,
we get a scene between Rogue and Grease where we get the agreed shirt.
Their plaid is it's the most impulsive fucking stupid thing in the world, but the fact that it actually works is something of a miracle.
Yeah. Oh, also, P-chan gets defeated in this batch, meaning that whatever shit that happened to him in the previous batch of episodes where they said that if he gets defeated, he's going to die.
No. If he's forced off his transformation, he dies.
Yeah, but
every time
he
starts to lose, someone runs up and pulls out the robot.
Okay.
He pulled out the bottle when Sento's father bits out of him, and in the final episode we're going to do today, Rogue pulls the bottle out from him. So
yeah. So as long as you're not being forced out of your transformation by the belt itself, and you're able to disconnect it.
Okay.
I guess.
Wait a fucking minute. Hang on. Am I misremembering the lore? What about Grease's fucking bros? Couldn't they just have undone the transformation there?
Yes.
Keep in mind, they are all idiots.
Well, that and I'm pretty sure Toei did not want to put in the plot that. So yeah, he turns back to a human and then gets beheaded by a foot.
That's a good point. Well,
he's in
midair
in his owl form being shot at, and he all does the transformation and just plummets to his death.
I mean, I'm talking about the parts where they get hit and they're like on the floor, like, "Oh, I'm dying! Oh no! Oh, no, Grease, I love you!" but I digress. You need to have the dramatic death scene.
Yeah.
Speaking of dramatics, Evolt luring Misora to do an evil plan.
Yeah, no, I put down what is wrong with you in the notes.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't know. She did it to save Sento, but was betrayed.
Oh, also, Banjo's in a coma. Sento put Banjo in a coma.
Yeah, the genius kick.
He'll be. Don't worry. It won't last for very long. The power of heated drama between men will wake him up.
Yeah, no. The follow-up notes are we got the Vernage lost smash, and then we got Sento's dad as a dick, and then Sento's boyfriends to save the day.
Beautiful.
Those are my notes.
So I just want to hit those points in detail here. So yeah, they turned Misora into a lost smash using nebula gas and waking up part of Vernage or something. I don't know. But this lost smash is the coolest fucking one.
The CD lost smash.
CD lost smash because Misora's a fucking idol. It rules.
Really, the only way it could be more Fresno is if it was a VHS lost smash.
You're fucking right. You're fucking right.
The thing is, you also know what CDs are, right? They're very reflective.
Oh.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, okay. Yep, best lost smash. Best lost smash. Anyway.
Shoot, I do like the paint they use on this outfit too. That weird little purple, shiny, holographic kind of thing they got going on.
Rules. And yeah, so Shinobu shows up and is like, if you defeat this last smash, you'll kill Misora because of Vernage. Oh, you're just gonna sit there and take it, huh, son? You're too weak to survive.
You cannot defeat evil in this state. Wink, wink. You have to be better than this to defeat evil in this stink. Wink, wink. Hey, Dad, you know I can't see you winking with that mask on, right?
Oh, let me just see transform.
I love it. Sento's just sitting there untransformed. He's crying, and Banjo shows up. Are you crying? No.
Yep.
And he gives an inspiring speech because, Oh
Boyfriends.
God, I just remembered the fucking joke I had for when Banjo was fighting Shinobu. This is a terrible way to introduce your dad to your new boyfriend.
I mean, if you're following Arcane, it could be worse.
I am not, but I believe you. But
Nor am I. I'm busy watching Rama 1/2.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
The lesbian couple revealed to one of their parents about their being a couple and from two vastly Romeo and Juliet scenes in the worst way possible in that show.
Oh boy.
Goody gumdrops. But these boyfriends inspire each other. Banjo gives a big speech about believing in stuff, and it's good and great. And he's, the typical himbo meathead inspiring his genius boyfriend. I fucking love these two. And so the fight resumes, and Sento has a breakthrough using the power of gay science.
Gay math.
It's worth noting that Banjo had his fly open, but for once, Sento decided not to point it out.
Yeah, he's literally surrounded by, the equations and shit, but it's all rainbow. It's gay science. And he's like, I've got the winning formula. I know how to save Misora. And this is fucking inspired what he does. Banjo's doing the fucking black hole punch because once again, the evil power in him is raging and he's going berserk. I'm gonna kill everything. And so Sento chooses that moment to punch the last smashed Misora, and it knocks her into Banjo, and both of them blow up. But it's a genius idea. He's killed two birds with one stone, but saved two birds with one stone, rather. If you're gonna be, so not only has he saved Misora, but he's taken the Vernon shit and put it into Banjo, which nullifies the evil berserk bullshit. Fucking genius!
A combination between the DNA of Evolt and Vernage. One could almost say it's a hybrid. Banjo stands on the ruins of Gallifrey, having destroyed a billion hearts to heal his own.
Anyway,
I don't know if Banjo is as cool as Clara. I love you, you himbo boy, but no.
Anyway, we end up getting the gold rabbit bottle. Silver dragon, gold rabbit. Not important. And Sento finally gets to show his dad who the real build is with a punch. That fucking punch.
Damn.
No, I wrote down that punch was to show Daddy who the real build was. And so we cut to basically we find out that everyone has a tracker on them saying Susawa. And
it comes up in the intro to the next episode. It's like, again, the intros are canon. They're textual.
Mm-hmm. And we see Grease and Rogue sneak through Evolt's base. Why are the idiots without hazard level 7 breaking into the enemy base?
They want to get to hazard level 7. This is the fastest way to do it.
It's fucking bland, and yet it works. They're just like, hey, we should go and get captured and have them gas us, and then we can break out and it'll increase our power level. You in? Yeah, let's do it.
There are no brain cells left.
But it fucking works.
Oh man, and I also like that addition on their backs with the flags that says death on them.
Oh Jesus.
That's kind of glaring right there. Those little death flags they have.
If they kill Grease before he gets a power up, Cat is going to burn him.
Anyway, this episode introduces the Blizzard Knuckle.
So hang on. You're telling me Banjo has the magma and he's got the blizzard. So he's almost like a the particular portmanteau oxymoronic phrase escapes me at the moment.
We'll give you a second. Say something so your face stays on the screen while people think with you.
Let me think about that really quick. What would it be? A burning blizzard? Icy hot?
I and the whole slow scrolling on your name.
Perfect. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, the boys are ready to get the idiots out of here. Well, I mean, Banjo's an idiot, but he's not as much of an idiot as to go, I want to raise my power level. Let's get fucking captured and experimented on.
Honestly, I think the only one who isn't in any of this main group is Sawa, and she hasn't been doing much lately.
No, she's been doing all the investigations. She found the first smash and all the other, data, espionage stuff and all the trackers.
She's been doing a lot of stuff off screen rather than on screen.
Fair.
Hey, do you expect that actress to run around those heels all day?
True.
The boys rescue the dumbasses while Utsumi and Shinobu attempt to intervene. I just love how fucking wrecked Utsumi gets here. Tank. He takes a fucking shot from the tank gun point blank.
No. Here's the thing. I'm kind of sad Kat isn't here, but our boy Banjo did something that he's been wanting since like episode 10.
Oh.
That our other boy Aruto never got to have.
He got wings.
Banjo fucking got wings.
Oh.
I believe you can touch the sky.
Oh my god! Like no, I love how like all the episodes, like whenever they were in that hospital back in like episode 10, and like Banjo was like, "Oh, I need wings," and then like 10 episodes later, when the idiots flew off, and Banjo had to run all the way to the wall, like back in like episode 24. Now he actually gets to fly. He has wings.
Took him 40 some odd episodes, but he can finally fly.
Beautiful.
Like an eagle.
And then Aruto is still in the corner, like with no wings.
Oh, you poor boy.
Anyway, hey, it's build versus build. And Build's dad shows him a weakness to the belt.
If you poke the trigger really hard, it freezes you. Which is a very curious weakness to have.
Something's telling me that Banjo's dad's not really evil.
Wait, Banjo's dad is evil?
Evil.
You meant Sento's dad.
Oh. Sento's dad. Yeah. I'm too lazy to do it, but if someone wants to go through this entire season of the podcast and point out every time we got two names confused, I'm sure there's like a 10 to 12 minute video ready to be made from it.
I'm pretty sure most of them are just going to be. I'm pretty sure most of them are just going to be me saying P-chan.
No. You did the whole thing where you kept calling Grease Sawa.
Right.
I probably felt it, but we get the hint that maybe Shinobu has a fucking plan, because he does this thing and freezes Sento, but then he's like, he uses the ninja concealment thing, panel 1 on the ninja comic sword, and then he says to Utsumi, "Damn, it looks like Bill got away. Fuck, that's a real fucking shame. Better go back and report to Evolt." Teleports him out of there. So, I wonder what sort of plan you may have. Surely it is not some sort of a double cross where you pretend to be an enemy agent to play things up until you have the opportune moment to strike.
But we can't worry about that now because there's a buy pill to deal with.
Yeah, the whole gang's back together. And, everyone's agreeing they're getting back together. And then they ask
the shirt gang. Are you going to get back together? No.
Yes or no?
Wait, wrong side. Yes. Can't you just speak like a normal person?
And then we've already alluded to this, but
Grease
so I was like,
punch.
oh, we could get rid of the body pillow. And then, Grease does this whole pervert bit. And while he's doing the whole pervert bit, there's this just shot of Denkoku with the shirt focused on the no, and he's shaking his head saying, no.
Everyone knows this is wrong. Also, if they wanted those 3 Rogue May series episodes to matter, they could have had Gentoku's bit be he sings a lot. Because he's a karaoke guy.
There you go.
But hey, we get more on the Blizzard Knuckle. Basically, Banjo can't really handle it. We get the food scene. The fucking food scene.
Hang on. But before we get to that, we should talk about Sento's mood, because he's once again a little hyper-focused and down. He's like trying to get this Blizzard Knuckle to work, because from the way that the conversation with his father went when they had that fight and his dad let him go, he's like, oh no, our time is running out. We've got to really protect this. And goddamn, I know, Sean, you alluded to Gendo Akari earlier, but this is basically Banjo, get in the fucking robot.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Jin mess up food. Grease is like walk out, like he tells he gets into like a verbal like sparring match with Jin, and they're like, okay, let's take this outside. And he gets Jin to go outside, they lock the door, and Jin just stared at him.
Okay, time to make the spaghetti the real way. But this is actually fucking plot crucial because of a remark that Grease makes. He's just like, how could he fuck it up? I mean, it's the same ingredients, so it should make the same taste. And that creates a brainstorm in our boy Sento.
Yep.
Because his trigger and the Evolt trigger are the same. They're made the same. So therefore, if you can poke one really hard and freeze build, maybe you can poke one really hard and freeze Evolt. Is that a motherfucking weakness?
Yeah. I told you the final bosses of these seasons are usually super overpowered. They have to come up some way to stop them.
Yep. I pity this doesn't work.
Well, I mean, they build it up.
We don't know yet. We haven't got to the most epic fight in the series.
Okay, this fucking rules. You know it's not gonna work, but god damn if it don't feel good to try, because Sento gets the call from Evolt. Hey, I want the last bottle. You really think I'm just going to give it to you? You know I could kill everyone you love in a second. You better bring it, bitch.
Yeah, so Sento does the whole, I'm going to leave everyone behind and do this on my own thing. And everyone goes, fuck that.
You dumbass. We're together. Friendship. Love and peace.
I love this whole. I know before this, I love how Bill shows up and Evolt's already there in his final form. And Bill's like, "So I'm guessing you're not going to give it to me?" No, that's why I'm already dressed.
Already transformed, motherfucker. I knew you were going to be a stubborn piece of shit. Go on, let's go.
Then we get the "I agree with him" shirt bit.
And standing on the wrong side. There's no one next to him for the arrow to point to.
Gentoku's truly stupid.
Then Sento's like, I'm surrounded by Sento's like, I'm surrounded by morons. It's terrific, and everyone's just smiling. Like, you guys been finding this guy for like the last 10 episodes getting your ass kicked, and you guys are all excited to get into this fight. And my God, after they all transform and Evil blasts them, and they just take the blast no cell, and everything just around them explodes. Fucking A. The music, everything.
Cinema.
So good.
Yep.
Yeah, we get a Muda Muda. Evil gives us a Muda Muda.
Oh God.
But we know for a fact that this isn't the final battle because it's not Be the One.
But the song still rules. But
yeah, it's a great song.
No, I completely forgot that song existed. I was trying to find the OSC on YouTube, but I can't find it anywhere. That would have been the season's podcast intro if I remember that was a thing and could have found it. By the way, you guys, I told you both on Discord. here I am watching Gav episode 9 a few weeks ago, and then all of a sudden I hear our podcast intro. I'm like, wait, I didn't click on anything by accident. No, they were just playing that part of the song as part of a dance routine for a bunch of like grade school kids.
Well, it would be Kamen Rider if it wasn't that.
Anyway, but yeah, no, power teamwork. They work together. We get the biggest gay math scene ever, where everyone's just staring at all the rainbow equations. And they're
Gay
like,
math! We've got the winning formula.
yeah.
Polycule.
Oh my god! I
And
fucking love
Evil's
this shit.
dead. The great Evil's defeated.
I just wanted to find this because it fucking rules. They get Grease and Crocodile to do their finishers on his arms to bind him, and then Banjo punches really hard and they're immobilizing him with the weakness of the trigger where it freezes you, and then we get the goddamn genius finish, Gay Rider kick, kablooey! Evil's fucking dead.
And Sento's dad comes outside and goes, "Hey, we need to talk."
But
Yep,
also,
Sento's dad's the final boss, bitches.
wait. Hang on. I'm just doing a thing here really quick. Here we go. Memes for everything.
I would have accepted Captain of the World. We defeated the Great Evil, or the Great Evil's vanquished, or
The
whatever.
evil
from
is
Captain
The
of the World.
great Evolt has been defeated.
Yes.
But yeah, so we find out at the start of the following episode that Evolt lost on purpose. He did that to create the 3 final bottles.
And it was all part of his master plan. But he was deceived, for there was Shinobu, who promptly takes his driver and shoves it into a fucking jar and is like, there we go. That'll put paid to Evil. He won't get out of that shit.
Yep, just like King Piccolo before him.
And then, like, Sento's dad gives out the whole plan, all this exposition. And it's like, yeah, Sento's dad was a good guy. Yes, millions died. That's
you
that's
betrayed
an
us
issue.
for the past 10 years, Dad. What the fuck? Anyway, and we also get to know what the Black Pandora's Box panel does. Let you fucking FTL travel other planets.
And the new world, the name of this arc, Build New World, is a world where Evil has ate everything, and he's the only one left in it.
Be
Truly.
the one.
So it turns out he's the devil. Or rather, actually, no, sorry, wrong one. Turns out he's Galactus. Which in the comics is a funny story. The pitch for Galactus that Stan Lee gave to Jack Kirby was, have them fight God.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
it's a very anime-like property. You either become gods or you fight them.
Or both.
Yeah. And so basically, Evil's back. You found out he shot a little bit of his splooge into Usimi.
Cheery phrasing.
This isn't a hentai.
Well, that tentacle coming out of his arm to kill.
This is a children's karate show, sir.
This is a children's karate show with like 6 billion dead already.
This is a children's karate show, sir. Now talk about the part where Evil destroys an entire fucking planet.
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
No, I know, but we're building anticipation. That's a surprise tool that we'll use later.
Mhm. But yeah, so Usimi, Evil as Usimi goes into Mad Rogue, kicks everyone's ass, kills Sento's dad. Sento's dad gives a cryptic message before dying. Oh, hey, we have an extra build driver. That's not going to come into play.
I'm sure it will. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And this is the part where Rogue pulls out the thing on Grease so that he doesn't, disintegrate. But everybody gets away. But bad news. Evil has the Pandora's panels, and it's got 9 bottles in it. Good news. They got Pandora's box.
Yay!
and only one casualty, Shinobu, who I guess was a goodie all along, or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason why the belts are in existence, and this war happened, and millions are dead.
We're doing the whole, oh my god, the Kamen Rider belts are being used for war? Oh no! What if we rot?
However, we do find out that the one way that could possibly beat Evolt in his, true form, if this black panel is created, is a white panel.
Yes, he got the black panel from the Black Lodge, so they must go to the White Lodge to get the white panel.
Jesus.
Katsuragi's still being a pessimistic asshole inside Sento's brain. I mean, Sento already had depression. He doesn't need a literal voice in his head telling him it's all over.
Now he's got depression and DID. Great.
And his DID also has depression.
Great. We love to see it. But he's trying to work out. I mean, what's the connection? There's a white panel on the Evolt trigger, and Katsuragi says, like, there's no such thing as a white panel. Our dad was just evil.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the therapy bills? Like, after all this is over, Sento goes to therapy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So it all started when I woke up with amnesia and met my evil dad. A year later, I met my boyfriend who tried to murder me.
Oh, I fucking love the swerve that comes from Evolt here. Where he's attacking the city. Oh no, terrible, terrible. Everyone goes to fight him. And he's sitting there, but he's in I don't know what this is called.
Cobra. Phase 1.
Form. And he's just like, hey guys, want to know why I'm in this form? Surprise! I fucking possess Grease.
So he's been inside Sento, Banjo, Utsumi, and Katsuragi. Jesus, when's he gonna be in Gento?
Soon.
Who says he hasn't? Ooh. Oh.
Heated drama between men. No, but the possession takes hold and he steals the last bottle and fucking he uses goddamn flash speed or something to get on top of this building in a second to handle the bottle and then hop out of Kazumi and back into the main body to transform him back into the black hole form. And then, we got ourselves a power up because he's got the panel, all 10 bottles, and he shoves that shit into his chest and evolves into what the fuck is this called?
So he's no longer a Kamen Rider at this point. This is the true form of Evolto.
I honestly don't like it.
I don't like it. It's like I guess they're going for like a crazy weird alien thing, but it's I don't know. There was a certain
he's a freaky alien genotype.
There's a certain elegance and design and symmetry.
What part of his face is his eyes? That's what I want to know. What part of his face is his eyes? Now when you watch this form later on this series, you're going to be like, what part is his eyes?
Oh God, he's like one of the. But the fucking damage this fucker does is absolutely jaw-dropping. He just kicks Greasing Crocodile into a fucking building. He does something to Banjo. I don't know.
And he just freaking yeets Build through an entire building, teleports above him, and just jackhammers him straight down to the ground.
I see your Kamen Rider suits allow you to breathe on alien planets. Good. Now you can watch them die.
Oh, this is fucked up. He like we said, the black panel lets you fold space. Fucking the spice must flow. What the fuck?
Teleport. Just teleport.
Teleport.
He has full on universal instant transmission.
Yeah,
and in this episode we learn the shocking truth. Sento is Kamen Rider, and he can breathe in space.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, so Sento gets transported to a random planet, and Evolt's like, hey, watch, this is what I'm going to do to Earth.
Check this out. Check this out. Black hole.
And then teleports Sento outside the planet's orbit. You just see this entire planet just get gobbled up.
So that's 4.5 billion people added to the kill list. We've gone to over 1 million to 4.5 billion.
Joy. And also, even better, eating planets makes this fucker stronger. He gets monster arms from this shit. And that's what he uses to put Sento through a building and then power slam him into the fucking pavement. Holy fucking shit.
All the while, Sento can't transform into genius for some reason.
And it's because he has hate in his heart.
Yep. So we get Overflow Genius now. He's using the hazard trigger to power up Genius a little bit more. And one good punch, and he knocks the final form off of Evolt.
He purifies a couple bottles.
Yeah, the writers realize we still have 4 more episodes.
Holy shit! This team up against the final evil is wild. It's like 2 incredible 4v1s against evil in the span of 2 episodes. Oh my fucking god. This is peak.
Yeah. And the episode ends. Sorry, I completely forgot the governors of the movie are introducing this because you guys gotta remember, whenever I watch this show weekly, whenever they were being translated once a week, we didn't get Be the One until like Geo episode 24.
Right.
So by the time that movie came out, I completely forgot that they set up the 3 governors.
So just remember that. And I love it because Utsumi comes in and is like, hey, wait a minute. You're not planning to rule Japan at all. You're actually planning to... Shut up.
Keep asking
fucking mood.
If you keep asking questions, you're going to end up like everyone else.
And he holds 3 mysterious bottles and alludes to some nefarious plan he's got, which I'm sure was going to come up in this motion picture that you were alluding to.
Yep. Be the One, the big theatrical picture where we find out that there's more siblings of Evolt, and they have now came to Earth.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, yeah.
Oh, also one of them is let's just say I kind of wished we did this last week, and I'll leave it at that.
Let's leave a little anticipation for me. Huh? Just leave a little. Already, this sounds way more interesting than I don't even know the name of it. The fucking mishmash one that we did.
The Heisei Generations.
Yeah, where it's like here's half a dozen fucking shows mashed together and all their lore, and you're expected to give a shit about them. None of that. Just give me the. I'm hoping this is going to be like real time, where the real.
No. This is more because they don't have to be masked up for most of it because of COVID. This is more of a theatrical movie. This is more of a they have more of a budget.
Okay.
So
real time fucking rules.
Oh, real time was fantastic, but this is just like real time. This is the movie.
Okay.
So we're going to
love it.
So we're going to get a new evil rider. We're going to get some new forms, like how real time had Hell Rising Hopper.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a new form, and it's going to be up to the Kamen Riders to stop basically Evolt's family.
Oh boy. And just look how happy they are to watch this motion picture. So,
oh no, this is so good.
Anyway, but and not close. Oh, go ahead.
And not even just for the reason that I wanted us to watch this last week for.
Okay, we'll get to see that. But do we? I forget. Do we have final thoughts on this batch or?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all said our thoughts, but if you have more thoughts,
rules.
It's a good patch, but at the same time, you can feel like we're reaching the end game. It's a lot of setup. Not much to talk about, but very good.
Absolutely. 2 absolutely incredible fucking fights, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, the escalation of now we're at fucking destroy a planet with a thought. power
Mhm.
levels. So, yeah, Katsuya might have had a point comparing to Dragon Ball Z and how hazard levels don't mean shit now.
Yep. No, and after the movie, we're going straight to the final batch, which is basically like a 4-part finale. Like the episodes are that tied and that close to each other.
Oh man, this is good. Oh, this is good.
Oh yeah.
We are going to have a fun holiday, I can tell you. So,
Oh yeah. And the final fight is up there with amazing final fights.
so
No, it's going to be good. And then we got the other amazing build movie after with Geo, which fucking Heisei generate. Oh no, wait.
We got the
We
first
bitch
2
about-
episodes.
Yeah, that we bitch about Final. Final was the bad Heisei generations. The Geo build movie, Heisei Generation Forever, is fucking peak.
Oh god, yes.
now,
Is fucking peak.
I see. This is the thing. The thing that made Heisei Generations final wild was just because it was matching like half a dozen different Kamen Riders and their lore together, and I was supposed to keep all that juggled in my head. Whereas we've encountered Geo before, the Geo 01 movie thing. That was easy enough to get your head straight, you know.
Yeah.
Two Kamen Rider series clashing together. I could understand that. Six of them, or however many there were in Heisei Generations.
Again, whenever we get to Forever, you just need to know. Basically, everything you need to know about Geo is going to be covered in the first 2 episodes we're going to be watching with Build.
Right.
And you all know Build, and then I'll give you a quick rundown on Remember 2009 when Kamen Rider was good.
Honestly, I don't think you need that. I literally watched it with
there's a reason.
Fair enough.
There's a reason. You don't need that, but there's a reason.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Anyway, find us anywhere online. I know I have my real name up on this episode. It's whatever. Everyone around me knows my name.
I'm the only one without their real name on this shit.
I've basically gone private on Twitter because of
I deleted my Twitter. I deleted my Twitter.
So you can follow me on Blue Sky at Death Christ 2000, and I'm currently in the midst of getting my first comic that's being printed, finally done. I just saw the sketches for it, and it looks pretty damn good.
Ooh. Anything you can mention about it this time?
It's a Spider-Man one.
Oh hell yeah! Nice.
All right, and then you got your mystery.
Well, it'll have been live by the time this podcast is up, I'm sure, unless you're really quick on the uptake and get it out within the next few days. But Mystery is getting an update on Monday the 18th, so that'll be fun. They're adding in a whole bunch of stuff, so I get to discover that. A friend of mine has alluded to one thing that's probably going to interest me. Also, you can find me on Twitter for now. I'm probably not deleting it. I'm just going to keep it around.
I'm not going to plug Twitter in the description.
But you can post my Blue Sky down there. I'm on there as well. I'm sort of, posting both. I'm posting on both,
Mm-hmm.
And Fresno is.
Go ahead.
Fresno is also midway through the comics challenge that I've given them. They just did the plot by Will Eisner.
Oh God.
Yeah. And next month is gonna be the big cavalcade finale before I finally explain the straight story as the greatest Star Trek movie of them.
Yep.
I gotta get that VHS fired up then.
And then eventually Frez's partner and I will convince Frez to do Yakuza Fridays. We're trying.
Fridays.
Do it.
Hey, Cherry, you realize that I have the bitrate of potato. I can't stream Yakuza.
Yakuza's so much fun.
I don't doubt it, but I got shitload of shit to juggle right now. I'm writing a fucking book and also talking about comics for Sean and talking about Kamen Rider with you and talking about Doctor Who with Rain.
Anyway, but next time we're going to be going into Be the One. So that's going to be fun. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Peace and love.